Ellie the elephant learns to wait. In the heart of the vibrant green-leaf jungle, where the trees soared high and the river sparkled under the sun, lived Ellie, a young and adventurous elephant. She was full of energy and curious about everything around her. Her playful nature often made her the happiest creature in the jungle. However, she had one little problem: she was terribly impatient. One sunny morning, she wanted some delicious mangoes hanging from a tall tree. She jumped, shook the tree, and even tried to climb it, but the mango stubbornly stayed out of reach. Frustrated, Ellie stomped her feet and trumpeted loudly. "Why does everything feel so hard? I wish things could happen instantly." She huffed and walked away, upset. This was the beginning of Ellie's big adventure, a journey that would change her forever. As she wandered by the riverbank, feeling sorry for herself, something unusual caught her eye. A strange coconut, glowing softly, was half buried in the sand. Curious, Ellie dug it up with her trunk. It was no ordinary coconut, its surface sparkled, and faint carvings appeared as she held it. The carvings slowly formed a riddle. "Plant me deep, nurture me well. Time will reveal the magic I tell." Ellie's eyes widened with curiosity and excitement. Was this a magical coconut? Could it grant her wishes? Intrigued but uncertain, she decided to plant the coconut near the river. The next morning, she eagerly watered the spot and waited for hours, expecting the magic to happen. But nothing. No sprouts, no shimmering lights, just plain dirt. Frustration bubbled inside her. Her jungle friends, who had been watching from afar, began teasing her. "You're wasting your time, Ellie. It's just a silly old nut," they laughed. Doubts crept into her mind. What if it's a trick? Maybe I should dig it up and check if it's growing, she thought. But another part of her wanted to believe in the riddle. Ellie sighed deeply, unsure of what to do. The days passed, and still, there was no sign of life. One quiet evening, as she sulked near the river, she heard a gentle yet rumbling voice. Startled, she looked up to see an old tortoise emerging from the jungle shadows. His shell was covered in moss, and his eyes sparkled with wisdom. "I'm Tholo, the guardian of growth," he said, smiling kindly. "I see you are struggling, young one. Tell me, what troubles you?" Ellie poured her heart out, explaining her impatience and doubts about the coconut. Tholo listened carefully and said, "The coconut's magic will only work if you follow 3 important rules. Water it every day. Let the sun reach it without disturbance. Above all, be patient. The tree will grow in its own time." He warned that if Ellie gave up or hurried the process, the magic would be lost forever. Inspired by Tholo's words, she decided to try again, this time with more care and determination. Every day, Ellie followed Tholo's advice. She watered the soil with her trunk, cleared away weeds, and protected the spot from mischievous animals. At first, her impatience lingered, but as the days turned into weeks, something changed. She began enjoying the process. She felt proud of her efforts and found peace in the repetitive routine. Though there was no sign of sprouts yet, she started to believe in the magic of waiting. One stormy night, the jungle was hit by heavy rains. Ellie's heart sank as she realized the water might wash away the soil where her precious coconut was planted. In the pouring rain, she rushed to the spot and used her big body to shield the area. "Not after all my hard work," she thought, determined. Rain soaked her, and winds whipped past, but Ellie stayed put through the night. When morning came, the soil was intact. Exhausted but hopeful, she decided to continue her care, even though she still hadn't seen any results. Several days later, Ellie noticed something extraordinary, a tiny green sprout breaking through the soil. It's growing! It's growing! She trumpeted with joy. Over the following weeks, the sprout grew into a mighty tree with golden, glowing coconuts hanging from its branches. Animals from all over the jungle gathered to marvel at its beauty. She felt a deep sense of joy and accomplishment. This wasn't just about a magical tree, it was about all the patience, effort, and love she had put in. Tholo returned, his wise eyes twinkling. You see, Ellie, he said, true magic lies not in the coconut but in the heart that learns to wait. You've unlocked not just this golden tree, but the strength and wisdom within yourself. Ellie smiled brightly. She shared the golden coconuts with her friends, spreading happiness and teaching them what she had learned. From that day on, Ellie became known as the wisest and most patient elephant in the jungle. She carried Tholo's words in her heart and helped others understand that the best rewards come to those who work steadily, trust the process, and never give up. We learn a very important lesson from Ellie's journey. Patience is more than waiting, it's about believing in yourself, embracing the journey, and persevering through challenges. Even children, like Ellie, can grow strong and wise when they choose to wait and nurture their dreams.